Okay, Madam Ghedoni of Ekureku, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Well, please, how did you meet your lovely husband?
Okay, I met my husband on social media, Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I chatted with him. I noticed I love black and white pictures so much. So I noticed this particular person using a black and white DP. So I got attracted to the picture and I chatted with him. Yeah, I think that was how we got talking. Yeah,
So,
we got
how did
talking.
you perfect it?
It's God that perfecting because my husband is a very serious person and he's not easily moved by girls. So it took, let me say, it took the grace of God that I went to his DM and he replied me because at that period he was very serious. He just traveled and he needed to focus more on his studies. So let's say destiny just brought us together. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we want to ask you this question. Years back, like 2 years ago, you are very active in the state politics. So, what inspired you as a young lady then to join politics and to make the kind of impact and influence during those periods?
Okay, 2 years ago, I was very, very popular on social media, looking for trouble and supporting my candidate. So 2 years ago, that was 20. It should be. I started getting involved in politics 2022, when they were preparing for the general election. So I had a candidate in mind, which is Senator Sandy Ono. So I just like the fact that he had a lot of vision, and I felt like politics is interest.
Yes.
So I think I
Area of
had
interest.
yeah, I think I had interest in him, not something very particular. I just liked him as someone. Maybe he was in the opposition party PDP, so I just developed interest towards him. So we voted, and after the election, he didn't win, but that still, I was still involved. Then in 2024, after the general elections in 2024, I started working with my boss, vice chairman of state planning commission, as his SA media. So I was in charge of his media activities. I was very good and I have high numbers of followers on Facebook particularly. So I love politics mainly because I feel it's a platform where your voice will be heard. Coming from a background where you're not like doing too well, so politics was just a platform where you could get involved and speak out your mind without anyone feeling you are attacking on something like that. Yeah.
That's good. And I want to ask you this question. You have an uncle called Uncle Sam, who was happened to be in APC then, and also one of your uncle who is also in House of Assembly at national level. So how do you summon that courage to go against them politically?
Like I said earlier, politics is a game of interest. And I'm not one that follows family people. I do my thing on my own. I just want to be outstanding in my own ways. So my late uncle, Mr. Sam, he was a very good friend to Senator John Owaneno, currently the minister. So during the political time, he really wanted everybody in the house, all the family people, to support Owaneno because Owaneno was then contesting for governorship. Yeah. And the same thing, he wanted us to support Alex. He was also
Your
in,
uncle.
yeah, my uncle. But me, they know me as a very stubborn person. I just want to be on my own and do my thing. I don't want to be pushed around. Maybe that's why I just wanted to be on my own. I didn't want the situation where it'd be like, okay, you follow this one because everybody's going here, you want to go here. So I just used to stand on my own and be in the opposition. I think I love opposition a lot.
Okay. So how do you reconcile with them after election?
Like you rightly said, they are my uncle. I have to come back to the house now and we rapport. Family is family no matter what.
Okay, thank you. So are you still in politics?
I'm not involved in politics. After I left Cross River to come to Abuja for my service, I missed a lot of activities. I resigned from my job. I came to Abuja, and Abuja was a very difficult place to move into. Imagine moving into a new city. I grew up in Cross River. I've lived in Cross River for 24 years. So coming to Abuja and not knowing just my family, not knowing people around, I felt like let me just stay cool, do some personal development, do some reading, like just leave politics for now because politics was so busy and I couldn't think straight. So currently I'm not involved in politics, but I think I know I still have some clue, but not involved anymore like before.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to ask you this question. What challenges have you faced as a young woman growing up?
Okay, as a young lady growing up, um, most I grew up in a political circle because from school, I was a NANS vice chairman of Cross River State, that's National Association of Nigerian Students, Cross River State, and I that was my very like I was so tender, like very small. I contested NANS in 2002. I was barely 22 years. I didn't know much. I was still learning. So as a young child involving in politics, I witnessed a whole lot of stuff where you see politicians wanting to take advantage of you because they feel like okay, you have nothing to offer, just your body like that. So it was really challenging because you have a vision, you have something to give, but I feel like it's just one side, you just want money from them. So when you're trying to prove that okay, I don't want money, you become not relevant to them. They feel like if you call them, they won't take your calls. But the moment you accept, you become their friend. So that was just the trend in cultural state, yeah. So it was very challenging. But if you have someone, maybe a family member like my uncle, we are together and you have a voice, but if people are not directly related, it's always very hard. That was one of the major challenge in politics, and people will talk about you even when you're not doing this thing that they're talking, they'll talk about you. So no, let her come out for you.
Okay, I believe you are reconciled with them, and politics, I believe, is going to be better one day. That
Yeah.
everybody will be inclusive. And those days when you are in house, is there any challenge? Is it with the school authority or with the national body of the nuns that you
Okay.
are directly involved?
Okay, before I got into NANS, I contested for NACRIS as the president. That is National Association of Cross River State Students Worldwide. That's Abi, Obubra, all as far as the 18 local governments in Cross River State. So I contested as a president. That was my number one fight because it was coming from an angle where I had six guys against one girl. So each time people are saying like, why are you going for the president? Leave these guys to go. I was very stubborn then I said no. So it was really very challenging because I believe that it's always a girl thing to go for the vice, not the president. So I tried to prove them wrong that I can be the president and the guy be the vice president. So yeah, something like that. I forgot your question. Rephrase the
Yeah.
question again.
It is
We're not giving women a lot of opportunities. Women were not given a lot of opportunities to air out their voice. They just firmly believe in women should be the second, not the first. And it's really affecting us as a whole right now.
mm,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, Madam Ghedoni, you are welcome. So we want to ask you this: what achievement are you most proud of? What is that thing you have achieved and say, wow, is mega?
Okay, number one achievement is I now have a voice.
Wow.
So if anyone here of Ghedoni of Ekureku was like that girl, she too worry. I don't know, maybe it might sound worry negative to them, but to me it's a very positive thing because they know that you cannot intimidate me no matter what. So that's my number one achievement so far. And as someone who has been in the political circle, there is no office that I cannot enter if I want to enter. And the privilege is, all these political office now, they will get to like stop you while looking for, but when it comes to me, you don't stop me, I'll enter by force. I think those things are not really achievement, but I feel like they're achievement to me for a young person who is involved in politics. And second achievement is getting married to my husband.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because he's so intelligent. Like I see someone that's intelligent, I'm like, okay, I'm trying my best. Yeah, I feel so.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? With
Um,
5 children?
no.
No. Okay.
I don't intend to have 5 children. I don't know. 5 children. That's a whole lot
No, I'm
of
not asking
money.
about
That's
children. Where do you see yourself in the next
okay.
5 years?
Where I see myself. In the next 5 years, I see myself as a photojournalist.
Wow.
I love photography a lot. I love telling stories. So in the next 5 years, I think I'll have more opportunities to meet with people, to travel around the world, and to do things that I love the most. That's the most important thing. To snap pictures as much as I want and give details to all the pictures that I didn't have the privilege to. Yeah.
Wow. You see that coming to pass. So
Amen.
let's go back to social media. And believe social media has influenced this age, I mean this generation, both positively
And
and
negatively.
negatively. So what issue are the most important to young people today in our society influenced by social media?
Social media will either make you or mar you, and social media, I feel it's very toxic for now because every young person wants to make money.
Mm.
Every young person wants to belong. Either you're looking for a good wig, you're driving the latest car. Every young person wants to follow the trend. You see like a girl of 21 years already building house for the mother, and the parents will be so happy that my child is doing well without asking the source of income, all because of social media. So social media has exposed us to a lot of harmful things, but there are other positive stuff in social media because you get to learn, you get to see things, and you get to meet up with people that normally you won't meet. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you. So what changes would you like to see in society concerning women?
Okay, concerning women in the society, I believe we should have our target goals. We should know what we want for ourselves, not comparing ourselves to other people. Most especially knowing your background. When you know where you're coming from, my background might be different from your background. So you might be a very opportunist person. Maybe your family are doing very well. Then coming from a background where my family aren't doing very well, I'm now comparing myself to you. So the first thing is let's go back to the drawing board and try to figure out what we should do with our life instead of
Mm.
comparing yourself to social media and rich kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And also, what advice will you give to other young women that look up to you as Ghedoni of the world?
People are looking up to me, I'm looking up to God.
Yes. So, what is the fate of people looking up to you?
um, Personally, I know I'm not going to do bad. I know I'm a great person. I know in some time to come, let me not use the word powerful, but I know I'll do great. So people looking up to me is not a bad thing. Just keep looking up to me. Just believe in me. Whatever thing that makes you feel like I'm going to do well, yes, I'm going to do well. So keep believing in me because I'm not going to disappoint you. Yeah.
Thank you. Advise them. What advice do you have for them? The young
Um.
ladies outside there, out
Okay.
there.
The young ladies out there, first of all, know what you want for yourself. go to school, very important. Go to school, do your degree, do your masters, do your PhD. If you have every opportunity to go to school, go to school, because you know that situation where you feel like, if I do too much, I won't see someone that will marry me. Once you do too much, you get to that stage, you see someone in that same stage that will marry you. So don't just relax, and just go to school, do what you need to do, and don't follow trends on social media. Because don't follow trends on social media. If you can afford a 50K wig, buy a 50K wig. If you can afford a 100K wig, buy. Don't compare yourself to others. I think that's the basic thing I want to advise. Yeah.
Good. And how do you stay motivated during difficult times? How do you
Um,
encourage yourself when you are down?
During difficult times, I look up to God. I look up to God. I'm a Christian, and I grew up from a Christian home. So there's no better time to look up to God when you're in, more than when you're in a very tight corner in difficult times. So whenever I feel so down, God bless me, I have family, most especially my in-law, that I can meet, like, okay, oh, I'm this, and he helps me. So people out there might not have the privilege that I have. So no matter how difficult it is, I think there's always a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And lastly, before I allow you to go, what does success mean to you personally? You know, this life, what makes us to believe we are successful is when we are fulfilled. So, what
Yeah.
is success to you personally?
Success to me is surviving and having peace of mind.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, when you wake up in the morning and you clearly know that you're not owing anybody, that's success to me.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not owing anybody, you're not thinking of what to eat. So those little things are success to me. Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, this is more personal. I don't know if it's confidential. You'll be leaving the
Okay.
shore of Nigeria soon
Okay.
to meet with your husband in United Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think is going to be your next phase of life over there? Are you going there to join politics?
No way, I'm not going to join politics.
You
I'm not going to join
know, we have
politics.
Kemi in there that is doing very well.
No, 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 no.
Parliament.
When I get there, I'll want to settle. You know, you're moving into a new place.
Yeah.
I want to settle, but especially start life, start family with my husband, because we haven't really like spent time together, get to know ourselves better. Then start looking for greener pasture. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Politics is always home. When you want to do politics, you come back home to do politics, not out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Thank you for coming to the show. We give you a privilege to say shout out to anyone that have been a blessing to you from
okay.
any importance.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to my wonderful in-law, Dr. Timothy. Yeah, he has been a very wonderful in-law. And I wonder what I would have done if my sister did not marry him. And shout out to my husband for always encouraging me and always helping me out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your effort. I appreciate all of your support. God bless you. Amen.
Thank you for coming to the show. We appreciate you.
Thank
God
you
bless
for
you, Lady.
having
This
me.
Ghedoni of Ekureku. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank
Privilege.
you.
It's a privilege. Thank you.